Welcome to English Speaking Corner. This is your quiet space to practice speaking English with confidence and calm. Today, we are focusing on a very common situation that makes many English learners feel nervous. It is that moment when you are in a small, shared space with someone you do not know very well. Perhaps it is a neighbor in the elevator, a colleague in the break room, or a person standing next to you while you wait for your laundry to finish. Many people feel a kind of social freeze in these moments. You want to be friendly, but you are afraid that if you start a conversation, you will not know how to end it. You worry that you will be stuck talking for 10 minutes when you really just want to go back to your apartment. Because of this fear, many learners choose to stay silent. They look at their phones, they look at the floor, they pretend to be very busy. But that silence can feel heavy and uncomfortable. Today, we are going to learn how to break that silence with a simple 20-second connection. We are going to learn exactly how to start a small conversation and, more importantly, exactly how to end it politely so you can walk away feeling successful. If you find these lessons helpful for your daily life, please consider subscribing to our channel and hitting the bell icon. It helps us keep this corner quiet and focused for your study every week. I'm really glad we are talking about this today. I know exactly how that feels. Sometimes I see my neighbor and I think I should say something. But then I think, what if my English is too slow? What if they ask me a question I do not understand? It feels safer to just say nothing at all. But then I feel like I am being rude or unfriendly. It is a difficult balance to find. You are not alone in that feeling. Even native speakers sometimes feel that way. The secret is to have a plan. If you know how the conversation will end before you even started, the pressure disappears. We call this having an exit strategy. Today, we are going to practice a scene in a laundry room. Imagine it is a Sunday afternoon. The room is small. The air smells like soap and warm clothes. You are standing there waiting for your washing machine to finish its cycle. A neighbor is standing just a few feet away from you. The silence is there. Let's learn how to fill it gently. The first step is what we call the observation bridge. Instead of asking a personal question, you simply talk about the environment you both share. That makes sense. It feels less scary to talk about the room or the weather than to ask a personal question right away. What is a good way to start that in our laundry room scene? A great phrase to use is, "Busy day for laundry, huh?" It is simple and very natural. Let's look at why this works. When you say, "busy day for laundry," you are observing something that is obviously true. You are both there, you are both doing laundry. By adding that little word, huh, at the end, you are making it a question without being too formal. It is an invitation for the other person to agree with you. It is very low pressure. Let's try saying that together. Listen first. Busy day for laundry, huh? Now, I want you to repeat it after me. I will leave a space for you to speak out loud. Busy day for laundry, huh? Busy day for laundry, huh? I like how that sounds. It feels like a very soft way to start. It does not require a long answer. The neighbor can just say, "Yes, it really is." And that is enough. Exactly. And if they do say something back, you can move to the next step. This is the checking in shift. Instead of the standard, "How are you?" which can sometimes feel too big or too personal for a quick meeting, we use a more specific question. You can ask, "How is your Sunday going so far?" This phrase, "so far," is very useful. It means you are only asking about the day up to this moment. It feels lighter. It feels like a casual check-in. Let's practice that one. Listen to the melody of the sentence. "How is your Sunday going so far?" Now, you try it. Speak it clearly and slowly. "How is your Sunday going so far?" "How is your Sunday going so far?" It feels much more natural than just saying, "How are you?" It feels like I am actually interested in their day, but in a very relaxed way. I can imagine my neighbor saying, "It's going well, thanks, just trying to get these chores done." But then, this is the part where I usually get stuck. What do I say after that?
This is where most people feel the freeze. You have been friendly, but now you want to go back to your own thoughts. You do not want to start a long discussion about chores or weekend plans. This is when you use your exit strategy. This is the most important part of the 20-second connection. You need a phrase that shows you are finished talking, but that you are still being polite. My favorite phrase for this is, "Well, I will let you get back to it." This is a very common expression in English. When you say, "I will let you get back to it," you are pretending that you are leaving for their benefit. You are saying, "I do not want to take any more of your time because I know you are busy." It is a very polite way to close the door. Let's practice this essential phrase. Listen carefully. "Well, I will let you get back to it." Now it is your turn to repeat it. "Well, I will let you get back to it."
Well, I will let you get back to it.
That feels like a magic phrase. It sounds so helpful. I am not saying, I am bored and I want to leave. I am saying, I respect your time. It makes me feel much more confident knowing I can say that and just walk away or look back at my phone without being rude.
That is exactly the goal. It gives you control over the interaction. Let's add one more tiny piece to that exit. After you say you will let them get back to it, you can add a small wish for their day. You can say, have a good one. This is a very casual way of saying, have a good day or have a good afternoon. So the whole exit sounds like this. Well, I will let you get back to it. Have a good one. Let's practice that full exit together. Repeat after me. Well, I will let you get back to it. Have a good one.
Well, I will let you get back to it. Have a good one. I can really feel the difference when I say those words. It feels like a complete package. I started the conversation, I was friendly, and now I have ended it clearly. I think I could actually do this in real life.
You absolutely can. Let's try to put all the pieces together now. We are going to do a slow shadowing exercise. I will play the role of your neighbor, and you will be the one starting the conversation. I will give you a prompt for each part. Imagine we are in that quiet laundry room. The machines are humming. You look at me, and you decide to use your 20-second connection. First, use your observation bridge about the laundry. Go ahead.
Busy day for laundry, huh?
Yes, it really is. It seems like everyone had the same idea today. Now ask me how my day is going so far.
How is your Sunday going so far?
It is going pretty well, thank you. Just trying to finish this before the rain starts. How about you?
It's going well, thanks. Well, I will let you get back to it. Have a good one.
You too. Bye. Now, did you see how that worked? In less than 30 seconds, you had a successful, friendly interaction. You did not stumble. You did not feel stuck. You used clear, simple English to connect with another person. This is how you build real speaking confidence. It is not about using the most difficult words. It is about using the right words for the situation.
That felt very good. It was much shorter than I thought it would be. I think in the past, I thought a conversation had to be long to be good, but this was short and it felt very successful. I feel less tired just thinking about it.
That is a very important point. Small talk does not have to be a long bridge. It can just be a stepping stone. Let's try the shadowing one more time, but this time I want you to focus on your breathing. Often, when we speak a second language, we hold our breath or our shoulders become very tight. This makes our voice sound nervous. Before you speak, try to take a slow breath in. Relax your shoulders. When you speak, try to let the words flow out gently. Let's try the whole sequence again. I will not give prompts this time. I will just wait for you to speak. Start with the laundry observation.
Busy day for laundry, huh?
It sure is. I think I've been waiting for a machine for 20 minutes.
Oh, wow, that is a long time. How is your Sunday going so far, otherwise?
Not too bad, just a bit busy. I'm hoping to relax later this evening.
That sounds nice. Well, I will let you get back to it. Have a good one.
Thanks, you too.
That felt even better. Focusing on my breath really helped me keep a steady pace. I didn't feel like I was rushing to finish the sentence.
Your rhythm was excellent. When you speak slowly and clearly, it actually makes the other person feel more relaxed too. They don't feel like they have to hurry. It creates a very nice atmosphere. Now, I want to talk about a few other places where you can use this same 20-second connection. It is not just for the laundry room. Think about being in an elevator. You can't talk about laundry there, so what could your observation bridge be?
Maybe the weather, or if the elevator is very slow.
Exactly. If it is raining outside, you could say, rainy day today, huh? Or if the elevator is stopping on every floor, you could say, a bit of a slow ride today, huh? The structure is exactly the same. You take a simple observation and add that little word, huh, at the end. Then you ask, how is your day going so far? And then you use your exit. I will let you get back to it. It works in almost any situation where you are waiting.
I like that I can use the same pattern. It makes it easier to remember. I don't have to learn 100 different conversations. I just need this one flexible pattern.
That is the secret to fluency. Fluency is not about knowing every word in the dictionary. It is about having reliable patterns that you can use in many different situations. When you have these patterns, your brain doesn't have to work so hard. You can focus on your pronunciation and your connection with the person. Let's look at the exit phrase again because it is so useful. Well, I will let you get back to it. Can we try saying it with a few different emotions? First, let's try saying it in a very friendly, warm way. Imagine you really like this neighbor.
Well, I will let you get back to it. Have a good one.
Now try saying it in a more professional way. Imagine you are in the office break room and you are talking to a manager. You want to be polite, but also show that you are serious about your work.
Well, I will let you get back to it. Have a good one.
Notice how the words stay the same, but your tone changes everything. In the second version, your voice was a bit flatter and more direct. That is perfect for a work environment. You are showing that you value their time and your own time. This is a great habit to build. When you are practicing your English at home, try saying the same sentence in 3 different ways. Say it while smiling, say it while looking serious, say it while sounding a bit tired. This helps your mouth and your brain become flexible.
I never thought about practicing emotions. I usually just focus on getting the sounds right, but this makes the language feel more like a tool I can use.
It is a tool, and like any tool, you need to be comfortable holding it. Let's talk about one more small detail that can help you sound more natural. In the phrase, "How is your Sunday going so far?" Notice how we link the words together. We don't say, "How is your Sunday going so far?" We say, "How's your Sunday going so far?" The word how and the word is join together to become how's. This is very common in spoken English. It sounds much smoother. Let's practice that contraction. How's. How's your Sunday going?
How's your Sunday going? That feels much faster, but also easier to say. How's your Sunday going so far?
Exactly. And the same thing happens in the exit phrase. I will let you get back to it. Usually we say I'll let you get back to it. It's a small change, but it makes a big difference in how natural you sound. Try that with me. I'll let you get back to it.
I'll let you get back to it. It sounds much more like the English I hear in movies or podcasts. It is less stiff.
Yes, and that is what we want. We want you to sound natural and comfortable. Now I have a challenge for you and for everyone listening at home. For the next 48 hours, I want you to look for one moment to use a 20-second connection. You do not have to do it in English if you are not in an English-speaking country. But if you are, try it with a neighbor or a shopkeeper. If you are at home, you can even practice it in front of the mirror or with a friend. The goal is to use the 3 steps. Step 1, the observation bridge. Step 2, the checking in shift. Step 3, the strategic exit. If you can do those 3 steps, you have mastered the art of the short connection.
I am going to try this. I think the elevator in my building is the perfect place. It is always a bit quiet and awkward. I will try the rainy day today, approach if the weather is bad tomorrow. It feels like a small experiment I can do.
That is a wonderful way to look at it. Treat your language learning like a series of small experiments. Some will go perfectly, others might be a little bit clumsy, and that is okay. Every time you open your mouth to speak, you are winning. You are moving one step closer to the confidence you want. Remember, the person you are talking to is usually just as happy to have a friendly interaction as you are. You are doing them a favor by breaking the silence in a polite way.
That is a nice way to think about it. I'm not bothering them. I'm being a good neighbor. I feel much more motivated when I think of it that way.
You are being a very good neighbor, and the more you do it, the easier it becomes. Soon, you won't even have to think about the steps. The words will just be there when you need them. That is the quiet power of practice. We are almost at the end of our lesson today. I want to do one final shadowing of the entire laundry room scene. We will do it at a very slow, comfortable pace. This is your chance to really focus on your pronunciation and your calm energy. I will play the neighbor again. You start.
Busy day for laundry, huh?
Oh, tell me about it. I think everyone in the building decided to wash their clothes at the exact same time.
It seems so. How's your Sunday going so far anyway?
It's been okay. A little bit hectic with all the chores, but I'm getting there. How about yours?
Not too bad, thanks. Well, I'll let you get back to it. Have a good one.
Thanks. You too. Enjoy the rest of your day.
That felt like a real conversation. I could almost hear the washing machines in the background. It was very clear and I felt very relaxed.
You did a fantastic job. Your intonation was perfect, and your exit was very smooth. That is the 20-second connection. It is a simple tool, but it is incredibly powerful for building your social confidence in English. You don't need to be a master of the language to be a master of small talk. You just need a few key phrases and the courage to use them.
Thank you for breaking it down like this. It makes the big goal of speaking English feel like many small, manageable steps. I feel like I have a plan now.
You do have a plan, and you have the skills to follow it. Before we finish, let's quickly review the 3 key phrases one last time. First, the observation. Busy day, huh? Second, the check-in. How's your day going so far? Third, the exit. I'll let you get back to it. Have a good one. If you can remember those three, you can handle almost any brief social situation. Thank you for joining us today in the English Speaking Corner. It is always a pleasure to practice with you. If you found this lesson helpful, please do subscribe and share it with a friend who might also be feeling a bit of that social freeze. We want this to be a place where everyone feels welcome to speak and learn at their own pace.
Yes, and don't forget the challenge. Try it once in the next 2 days. It really helps to put what you learn into action right away. I am going to do it tomorrow morning.
That is the spirit. Consistency is the key to everything. We are very proud of the progress you are making, one episode at a time. Keep listening, keep shadowing, and most importantly, keep speaking. You are doing much better than you think you are. Each small conversation is a building block for your future. We look forward to seeing you in our next lesson, where we will explore another real-life scene to help you feel even more at home in the English language. Until then, stay calm, stay confident, and enjoy your practice. Have a wonderful day, and we will talk again soon.
Have a good one. Goodbye.